In this part of the video, we are going to look at these different cards and we are going to see which season these belong to. We have
winter, spring, summer, fall.
So we're going to see which one the different cards belong with. The first one is watermelon. Does watermelon go with winter, spring, summer, or fall? We eat watermelon in the summer a lot. What about this? It's a lake. Do we lake in the winter, spring, summer, or fall? We usually lake in the fall. What about lemonade? Do we usually drink that in the winter, spring, summer, or fall? We drink lemonade when it's hot out, and it's usually hot out in the summer. What about this plant? When do we usually plant flowers? That would be in the spring. And here's a pumpkin. When do we usually see pumpkins? In the fall. When do we usually wear mittens? That would be in the winter. And when do we usually use an umbrella? We use an umbrella in the spring because it's rainy a lot in the spring. Let's check these.
Great job!
Okay, let's look at the next ones. Here we have a picture of the beach. When do people go to the beach a lot? In the summertime. Here we have a picture of the sun, and the sun is really hot in this picture. When is the sun usually really hot? Again, in the summertime. Here we see leaves that are red and orange on the trees. When do we see the leaves being different colors on the trees? In the fall. A little boy is playing in the snow here and he has a scarf on. When do we usually wear a scarf and play in the snow? In the winter time. Here a woman, maybe a mother, is planting seeds. When do we plant seeds a lot? In the spring. And here we have a leaf that has fallen off of the tree. It's still green, but it has fallen off of the tree. When do we usually see that? The leaves come off the trees in the fall. That's why we call it fall sometimes instead of autumn, as the leaves fall down. Now we have a kite. When is it usually windy enough to fly a kite? In the spring. And here we have a snowman. When do we usually get to build a snowman? In the winter time. Let's check these.
Great job!
Good job. Thank you for doing this video with me today. Have a great day. Hello, boys and girls. I am going to read you a story now, and this story is about the different seasons. Each time I say a season word, I want you to clap your hands. Are you ready? Listen. I play at the park all year. In winter, I like to build snow castles. In spring, the rain makes puddles. I like to jump over them. In summer, I like to sit in the shade and cool off. In fall, the trees lose their leaves. I like to slide into a pile of them. Did you hear each of the seasons? We said winter. What happens during the winter time? It gets cold, and sometimes it snows, and sometimes there's ice around. We have to wear gloves and scarves and hats and coats and boots. What happens in the spring? Starts to warm up a little bit. The snow changes and it starts to rain more. The leaves start to get out on the trees. The trees get the little new leaves on them. We plant seeds in the ground so things can begin to grow. What happens in the summertime? In the summer, the sun is really hot. Maybe we like to get in the water. We might like to go to the river or go to the creek. Maybe we like to go to a pool. Maybe we have our own little pool at the house we could set in to cool off. So that's some of the things we do in the summer. People play outside and all kinds of things. What happens in the fall? In the fall, the trees lose their leaves. And sometimes the weather can't make up its mind. Sometimes it's hot one day, cold the next. The leaves change color before they fall. It cools off a little bit. And fall just has that special smell in the air. That's what I think of when I think of small, that crisp, cool air in the fall. That's what I think of it. Okay, now we're going to do another activity.